Hey, howdy. It's been a hot minute, but I am finally getting back on the horse because I know that I can. I know that I have very little in way of work, in way of work, in way of schoolwork. Not entirely sure how much I trust the internet right now. Maybe that is fixed if I go into private mode? Let's see. Okay, yeah, that didn't help that much. Whatever. So I'm thinking today we do the daily and the weekly, and then I have a specific set of worlds that I want to visit that were added relatively recently. But this should be a fun. This should be a fun time. There are some cool areas I get to go to. So the daily is Floral Crossroads. The weekly is Hemlock Lab, and the vending machine finder. Someone said in chat that it was expanded corridors, which I believe. If I go and open that up. It's next to, like, Fish Person? Yeah, Fish Person Shoal. Which is really easy, actually. It's just Sugar Road. Sugar Road Chaos Exhibition. Let's start with Floral Crossroads. Because that's also a super easy connection. So, what's been new with me, I finally finished, after much tribulation, I finally finished Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. It is done. I finally made it through every single trial, save for the DLC trial, which I think I'm gonna go back and do at some point later. Rainbow Tiles Maze, are you okay, bud? Oh, okay, that took a while. one more incident like that, and I'm re-recording this. I suppose saying that out loud is me basically guaranteeing that I'm going to. Got my eye on you. So, I finally beat Spirit of Justice, and it was a delight. I really, really liked that game. In terms of, I don't really know where it ranks in terms of the Ace Attorney games that I've played. I feel like it is on the lower half. Oh yeah, right, this is gonna be a whole thing. Season is fall. Let me actually check what season it is. Season is summer. Oh, okay, that's actually not that bad. I can just iterate that a couple times. So I've been playing. I finished Spirit of Justice. Spirit of Justice was not my favorite, but it had a lot of really cool moments. And if they were to ever make another Ace Attorney game, I would love to see what they do with, like, now that they have more technology at their disposal, and frankly, now that they're more used to 3D games, as it were, I feel like there's a lot of fun stuff there. But it was great. I have no complaints, or I have mild complaints, but after the first case, it really it picked back up. And then by the time we reached the last case, it was excellent. It was like one of the better final cases. I mean, like all the final cases have been amazing, but like this one is in the upper echelons, I believe. Wait, actually, where is it? Yeah, okay. So I don't think I actually need to be in red for this. There you are. But I had some complaints with it. My main complaints were just it. Some of the vibes were just kind of rancid. In particular, the way that it portrayed Karain as a like, look at this foreign country. We definitely know how to be tactful about talking about foreign countries. There's just a certain like off-putting vibe to it all. Also, that's in a world tied to Orion. I don't think I've seen that before. Here's Liber Palace. Which is, we know how to portray foreign countries. That aspect was not my favorite. And it almost led to me dropping the game because Case 1 is almost entirely that on display, which was a little off-putting, because it immediately throws you into a court case in Korean. Okay. Communal workspace is my end goal here. From an object with a shell in it in Maroon Gravehouse. I don't see that connection on the map. There you are. These worlds are always kind of a headache to navigate. Seems like I go up and around, follow this left wall until I hit like a mushroom formation. Pretty sure it's this. Peel around, yeah, there it is. And then keep going past this wall, and then keep going until I hit right, hit a wall on the right again. Boop. Then I think it's just up and around. There we are. Oh, see, this is cute. I'm angry I have to do this again. Oh, that's a menacing thing to say about an aediorugap location. Interesting. So I'm not seeing the next area I need to go to. Is it just random? Communal workspace. Oh god, it's one of these. Southeast, north, 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 northeast, north. Okay, so let's do that one at a time. South, east, north, north, east, north. I actually like this. I like this quite a bit. Awesome. And then, let's see. Leaving the bedroom, heading to the room to the east, and then exiting to the south. So leave, and then east, and then, I like you, little guy, south. And then we We are here. We are here in Lake of Bones. Is this... Oh, no. No, 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 no. This is what they were talking about. Cool. So there's a 1 in 44 chance that this will lead to where we need to go. That's neat. This probably should not be an expedition location, huh? Because usually they don't do that with random events. Yeah, shit. I'm gonna have to go back and I gotta remember to set a bat point near the start so I can like speed this up a little bit. My only hope is that I don't have to repeat the steps. Oh, of course. Thanks, aediorugap. Can I just go back in? I can just go back in. Okay, it's not that bad then. I can continue yapping while I do this, because I'm just following other people. But yeah, Spirit of Justice was great. Case 1 was a little squirrely. It was not my favorite. For a lot of reasons, it was not my favorite. Starting from Case 2, it became a really, really good game at the drop of a hat. Almost literally, because Case 2 was about magicians, and about people quite literally pulling stuff out of a hat. But Case 2 was amazing, Case 3 was great, Case 4 was great, Case 5 was also amazing. Case 5 was basically 2 good cases laid end to end. But once the game really got going, I very much enjoyed it, and overall I think I liked it more than Justice for All. I think Justice for All is still my least favorite of the ones that I've played. Still haven't played Investigations 1 and 2, and I also still haven't played The Great Ace Attorney. I'll get to those eventually, because I've always heard good things about Investigations 2, and I've also heard good things about, both the Great Ace Attorney games I've heard are amazing. But, you know, like I said, like, the vibes were a little rancid, especially early on. But it felt a lot more comfortable in its own skin than Dual Destinies did, where Dual Destinies tried desperately to redefine itself in the 3D era, and it, like, I don't know, they didn't really stick the landing. There was some really cool stuff, and I really like Athena as a character, but there's so much about that game that feels mismanaged. But apart from that, I took the opportunity to update. I have a Google Doc where I just write down a bunch of shit about games that I've played or pieces of media that I've watched. I need to do a better job at organizing it. Okay, and I think the trigger that I'm looking for here is, I need to get money from this character. When she drops Yume, that means that the connection has been unlocked. Yeah, okay, people in chat are saying the same. But I've been taking a break, but never assume that I'm taking a break because I'm burnt out unless I explicitly say I've been burnt out. Usually it's just because other things have come up. But this game still rocks, and they added quite a bit in these most recent few patches, so I gotta go out of my way and check that stuff. But normally I would have done it immediately, but I did not expect this to take so long. I'm fine with it, honestly. I've had to do worse things with the aediorugap worlds. After all, Voxel Island still exists, and I still think Voxel Island is worse than this. This is just kind of tedious. The main development in terms of Yuminiki fan games for me is honestly the post that I made about potentially doing a Yuminiki fan game book club. I'm gonna try and hold myself to that because I feel like that could be extremely fun. And I have ideas for which game we should do first if I do decide to go forward with it, which the odds are I'm probably going to. But I'm gonna have to ask the crowd. I'm gonna have to ask y'all which game we should start with, because I have some ideas. And I kind of want to pick some of the weirder ones, some of the ones that are a little weird, a little like weird, or like perhaps even, I don't want to say controversial, because one of the ones that I've had on my radar for ages is LCD Dem. I've had that one on my radar for God knows how long because I've always heard it's a great fan game, but like I feel like the main way that I would best be able to appreciate it would be in a book club kind of fashion, because that's such a unique game, and it's also in such a weird situation because of the whole deal with Coronaba. It puts me in a bit of an odd situation where on one hand I would ideally want to respect his wishes and not and forget about the game, but also from what I understand it's a very good game. It's a very good fan game. Like it got its reputation as a good fan game for a reason. So I'm a little torn on that front, but even besides that, it would be fun to do it on like fan games that are not really like air quotes not standard fan games. Like I kind of want to. One of the ones that has also been on my radar for a while is oh god, what is it called? It was pseudo something. It's not Yuma Graffiti. I might just be thinking of Pseudo Regalia, which is a completely different thing. But there was one fan game that has absolutely no sound or music, and it is pure silence. I believe that one's Yumi Graffiti. And that one is made by Odin, who's, like, legendary. I have nothing but respect for their work in Yumatuki, so I can only imagine what a full game by them looks like. I kind of want to check out that one. I kind of want to check out Kerasis. I've always heard good things. Another one that it's controversial, and I'm not even sure if I want to approach it, is Yumashiki. Because I've heard that one is a good one, but I don't necessarily feel great about playing a Yuminiki fan game that was made entirely by 4chan, for obvious reasons. I suppose something I do recognize, though, is that modern 4chan is a very different entity than old 4chan. They still have that very, like, hotly abrasive, like, contrarian, antisocial vibe to them. But I think what ended up happening is that after a certain point, a bunch of alt-right toolbags saw 4chan and realized, like, oh my god, there's this space that you can talk about literally anything. No infringements upon free speech. And like all of the poll, to what I understand, the poll board leaked out into the rest of it, and it's just not nearly as interesting as it was because it's all just, I mean, a bunch of political wackos. But like being a general message board leads to a lot of very weird and unique and creative endeavors to come out of it. It's just, it's a lot of it is tainted by the overall vibe of 4chan being kind of rancid. Not to mention, Yumashiki, to my understanding, like, the only thing that I know about it that is, like, actually problematic is that there is I think it's an NPC in that game that is literally just called the N-word internally. And it's like, really? 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 So I suppose it is a collaborative project, so if you don't have quality control, you're gonna end up with people like that are just, you know. They'll just do that because they feel like it and not everyone else in the project has to deal with that baggage. But I don't know, I have mixed feelings about whether or not I want to go out of my way to do that one. But yeah, I would be more than happy to do a book club if people are interested. So, like, by all means, if you are interested, then, like, make it known in that community post, or just say you're not interested. I will not be offended if there are people who say that, yeah, I'm not really into that. But I feel like that could be really fun. It also gives me an excuse to start using the Discord server. Because there are there's a scant few stragglers that do use that like pop into that Discord every now and again. It's usually just like 1 or 2 people. And this could be an excuse to like get that pumping a little bit. Maybe if this works out, I could start doing like movie nights or something, like something to get people in one place and doing the same thing. I feel like that could be fun. But I need to make sure to stay awake because I just went out and got some really nice Mexican food. I got a big plate of nachos. And I've also had enough caffeine to kill a small Victorian child, so hopefully that balances out and I don't crash in like an hour. If it happens, though. The number of people here is kind of crazy. Everyone is here. Everyone is here attempting the trial of bones. I might have this run a little longer if it comes down to it. I'm gonna try my best to like do this until we are out of time. 12 people are getting Lake of Boned. Still no money. We still have not unlocked that connection. But yeah, apart from that, the Pearls project is going really well. still working away on the Guppy's Tale script. Like, the main thing that is bugging me very consistently is just the script. It's just like, once the script is done, I could pretty easily, like, throw something together with edits, because I'm, like, fine at editing. It's like, I don't mind doing something tedious, it's just I'm not super good at it, and it's been scaring me off. What I need to do is, I need to sit down and, like, record myself talking about it for, like, a half an hour, and see what exactly I say. Because I feel like I've been trying to script it too heavily. And that's not really to the... it's gonna be to the detriment of the project, because I'm just rehashing what I did in the, like, Tumblr write-up. And you can just go and read the Tumblr write-up. Like, I'm not adding anything, I'm just reiterating. Because some people only go on YouTube, and some people only go on Tumblr, and that's fine. But you know, at that point I may as well just... I already made a cross post onto as like a YouTube post. So I may as well make sure that it's interesting, right? At least that's the hope. Oh, I think someone got out. Mods, blow up your PC. Still nothing. But like, even with the fan games that on this site, I still have not played. I haven't played a couple of them. I haven't played If. I haven't played oh god, what's the new one? It's Cold, I think is the name of it. Yeah, there's Cold. There's also... There's technically... I don't think I ever actually played either of the joke ones, so Dawn's Adventures and Penguin Island I don't think I ever played. Deadass trying to watch Astro Boy with a group of people in VC at 8, and we get cursed with an RNG weekly. Me and the boys being cursed by the horrors. I mean, we are at almost 30 minutes. Shoot. All I did today was go to Lake of Bones. The hell. Oh well. We got it! Oh my god, we got it! Hell yeah! I can leave! Hang on, where are you? It's here. Ugh! Ugh! The expedition list has been updated. Oh. Whatever. You can't make this shit up. That's so funny. Alright. Well, I guess that's all I got for now. What a funny way to end that. Thanks so much for watching, y'all.